Now you're going to have a go at some questions. What I suggest you do is that each time I've finished reading the question for you, you pause the video and then you have a go at completing the question yourself, restart the video, and then I will do the question as the check for your answer. Remember that we might do them in different ways because sometimes there's different ways of doing it, but it doesn't matter if that is the case as long as we both get the same answer. The first question is question number 2 because we did question number 1 as our example earlier. What is 51% of 200? What is 51% of 200? And you'll see that I've drawn a bubble diagram ready on the page for me to use when we come back and do our answer. So pause the video now and complete your working. Welcome back. Let's have a look at how I would do that question. I would start off by filling in my bubble. I'm just going to do this quickly and I'm not really going to talk you through it. So we know our 100% is 200, so let's pop that in first. 10% is 20, 1% is 2, 100 and 10 there, and then I'm going to have 10 there. Okay, so there's my bubble. Got that all ready to go. 51% can be made up of 50% and 1%. I know that 50% is 100 and 1% is 2. So I know that 51% of 200 is 102. And there's our answer. Let's have a go at another one. For this question, we need to find out 86% of 950. Again, I've already put my bubble there so that I can use that in my calculation. Pause the video now and have a go. Welcome back. We're going to have a go at filling in our bubble first. Remember, I'm just going to do that quickly. I'm not necessarily going to talk you through each bit. So this time we have 950 as our starting value for 100%. 10% of that is 95. And 1%, we're going to get slightly more complicated because we're going into decimal values, is 9.5. 50% of that, 950, is 475. Remember, if you needed to do some calculations, then that's absolutely fine. And then we're going to do 25% of that is 237.5, and our 50% to 5% is 47.5. Okay, so a slightly more complicated version here, but nothing that we can't handle. It just means that we've got some decimals there that we need to think about when we do our addition. So, how would I make this up? 86% is the same as, let me swap colours, 86 can be made up from 50, And then I could add tens if I wanted to, but remember I quite like using the big values. So I'm going to go straight for 25, and then I'm going to have another 10. So far I've got 85, and then I need to have another 1 as well. Remember, those are all percentages. So that's what I'm going to go for. So let's see what we have here in terms of values. So 86% of 950. Well, we know that 50% was 475. Now, I'm going to write this as a column this time because I think that will make it easier to do the calculation. 25% was 237.5. 10% was 95. Notice how careful I'm being to line up all of my digits correctly. And then 1% was 9.5. Now, I've now got a column addition, but I've got some tenths there, so I'm going to make sure that I don't get confused. So I'm going to put tenths in for everything. So let's do that addition. 5 and 5 is 10. Remembering my decimal points. 17, 26, 27. Okay, and 10, 19, 21. And then we have 4, 6, 8. So 86% of 950 is 817.0. No tenths in the answer. Okay. Let's have a go at one more. This time we've got 71% of 1,000, so a slightly easier calculation. Have a go at that and then press pause while you do your working and come back to me when you've finished. Welcome back. We're going to start off doing our bubble. We should be getting quite quick at these ones now. This is a nice easy one compared to the one we did in the last calculation. So our 100% is 1,000. So let's pop that in. 10% of that is 100, and a tenth of that, which is 1%, is 10. Half of it is 500, and half again of that to get a quarter of 1,000 is 250. Quick check again. That's 50, which is half of 100 and a tenth of 500. So that was a quick calculation for that one. How are we going to build it up? I think that I would do 50 plus 10 plus 10, and then add my little one plus 1. That's what I'm going to do for that one. So 50% is 500, 10% is 100, another 10%, another 100, and then my 1%. Okay, 710. So 71% of 1,000 is 710. You might have even done that a quicker way. Last question then. What is 26% of 150? Have a go at the question by pausing the video now and then come back and we'll do that together. Welcome back. I think you know by now where we're going to be starting. We're going to be starting with our bubble. So our 100% is 150, our 10% therefore is 15, 1.5, our 50%, half of 150 is 75, and then half that again to get 37.5. We then do our quick check here, 7.5, which is 1/10 of 75 and also half of 15. So we've got that calculation correct. So let's have a look at how to build up the 26%. This is another nice easy one. So I think I would do there, 26 is the same as 25 plus 1. It's going to be a very quick calculation, this one, to finish us off. So we have 37.5 for our 25%, plus 1.5, and I'm going to do that as a column just to make it a little bit easier. Do the addition, not forgetting the decimal point. And 26% of 150 is 39. That's all of our practice, but of course you can always make some up for yourself if you'd like to. Just keep practicing that bubble method, because the quicker you can do it, the more time you have to actually do the question.